Hey everybody, Picky Old Gamer here, and I'm going to start making some videos, try to get back into it. Got a few topics to talk about. I hope I have something come in the mail that will change the video presentation here. It should be interesting. I hope it looks a little better. You're like, oh God, you're going to look uglier? Possibly. With special effects. Let's see if it works. Next generation, next gen, PS5, Xbox Series S and X, all that good shit. What do you think about it? Now, this isn't a bash toward Xbox or Sony. Even though both consoles came out, they're broken. They have some problems are still there. Now there's a Joy-Con drift like issue and lawsuit against Sony. Both of them had. I think I saw people had disc issues. Some of the Xbox Series X didn't boot up. Both of them, I've seen some, just collections of people, weird graphic issues, the Sony's sleep thing, their SSD rebuilding, database shit. I mean, they're there. It happened. But deep down, it's not always about those things, and I'm not trying to hate on it. I bought a PS4 back in the day. Okay, I bought a PS4. Got into it on day one, got my buddy Geeks of Cash on day one with me, and I always regretted it. Why? There's not a lot of shit going on in the next gen these days, in the last two generations. It doesn't feel like there's a leap forward in a lot of games. Now, somebody say, well, Game Pass is out there and I enjoy it. Great. But most of that stuff, you don't have to have a Series S or X. It's still stuff things now coming out like the medium. You do. And a lot of the PS5 stuff were delayed. Ratchet and Clank's still not out there and all these other things. Well, lo and behold, we're still waiting for some of these things to come out. And yes, on the Xbox side, Halo's going to come out this year sometime. PS5, God of War, which probably be back on the PS4 and stuff like that. But I'll talk to my buddies in our chat, or I listen a lot. I can't keep up with them. Man, y'all talk like motherfuckers. And a lot of them go, I don't know if I really should have bought this thing. Though they're not getting rid of their PS5s. It's one of those things that was next gen worth it? And it's a good question. And this isn't a Microsoft bash. This isn't a Microsoft or Sony bash. This isn't a hate or anything. Nothing. Absolutely no issues. It's just, it is what it is, right? And I don't understand why. I just don't understand why these next generations are not there. I mean, Sony is putting things on the other consoles like, Ratchet and Clank they won't, but New Horizon Zero Dawn game will be. And it's like both companies, Microsoft is trying to be this multi-platform, or not multi-platform, but Game Pass, which is everywhere in multiple versions of the Xbox. But both companies have forgot what launches a system. Games. Just for that system. I've done it before and I picked it up. It's back there, it's back over here somewhere, and there's Super Mario World. There's Chrono Trigger. There's my Chrono Trigger from Japan. There's games like that, and Sonic, and Streets of Rage, Final Fight, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. There was stuff on the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. Then you look for Nintendo 64. There's Mario 64. Even though it had a shitty launch titles, it had a massive title of Mario 64 that sold the system. And here we have both Sony and Microsoft launching stuff with ho-hum games out there. I mean, Godfall was not that great. It looked good, but I kind of thought it was going to be a piece of shit. So a lot of people, including myself, waited. And I don't know when I'm going to get a PS5. I want the bugs gone. I will not deal with corruption and sleep issues and reinstalling. I will not deal with that. So Sony, you better fucking fix that. And a lot of people probably didn't get a new Xbox because you can Game Pass and play your shit on your Xbox One X. That's a great system. It's powerful enough. And a lot of people are like, fuck it, I don't need that. Or they play on their computer. So deep down, what really did next gen bring us, other than a race toward new powerful hardware that's not really utilized, which made me feel like the PS4 and Xbox One. And I don't know. I don't really feel like we really did really well. I mean, I don't think the industry did really well. And yes, we had COVID. Yes, the pandemic's still going on, shit like that. I'm not making fun of any company having to deal with that. But I think we've gotten to the point where next gen comes out. Let's make everybody else come in there real easy. Don't hurt their feelings. Like, no, guys, you need to go forward. Okay, excuse me. You need to go forward and bring out these systems and drop half a dozen next gen only games and plan next gen only experiences. So sure, maybe Horizon Zero Dawn should be okay going backwards because it's such a huge franchise. God of War 2, if they did it PS5 only, but it'd be a problem. But would it? Let's go past the pandemic. Let's go past the shortages. Let's go past the silicon shortage, which is happening right now. That's affecting it post-launch. If they had enough consoles out there, why don't they just say God of War 2, PS5 only? Halo Infinite, Xbox Series X and S only. Next-gen game. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. People will buy new Xboxes. People buy new PlayStations to buy these games. I just don't know. Was it worth it? Do you think it was worth it? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Just a quick little blur, quick little gripe and bitch about stuff. I hope to look a little different here soon. I know you're probably saying that don't make any sense. I hope that what I do here start tomorrow will look good. Work well. It should be interesting. Just bear with me. It should be a little different and actually do something I kind of want to improve on the channel. So let me know what you think. Was next gen worth it? Is your Xbox Series S or X and PS5 worth it, or should you have waited? Let me know what you think. All right, everybody. Pick Yo Gamer out.